One. Oh, nope. Shit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey everyone, it's Last Remnant. So this game is available on PC and 360. It was going to come to PS3, and then they canceled it. If you have an option for it, I definitely recommend getting the PC version, because they fixed a couple of game things that they didn't for the 360. But that being said, sort of a theme week this week, not really. I'm going to be playing a lot of PC games because the Steam summer sale is going on for a couple of reasons. A, because I was like, oh, Steam sale, I should see if there's anything I want to pick up. And then I looked at this long list of games I already own, and I was like, I should play those instead. So, yeah, but I mean, some of them are on sale, so if you see these and you're like, damn, that game looks right up my alley, I should see about it and see if it, I could play it. Then, yeah, oh, I just realized my mic is recording twice. Alright, there might have been a little echo there. But yeah, if you like it, or if you like anything you see this week, and they should all be in Steam, and I think I don't know how the sales work, to be honest, but that was my plan. So, let's do new game, subtitles on, navigation map fixed, volume I don't really care. Auto follow, sure. Controller vibration, let's turn that off. Autosave, yes. Okay. Here we go. It'd be really amazing, because I've wanted to play this game on YouTube for a while. It'd be really funny if it turned out that I've already done a video of this, and I didn't remember. I should say, I cranked all the textures and audio, video stuff up to max. This game came out in 2009, but should still look okay, because the Unreal Engine holds up pretty well. This is definitely a CG cutscene, though. My computer can handle it. As Spencer consistently reminds me every goddamn day of my life, which is, you have a PC, when are you going to play a PC game? Or, sorry, it sounds more like, but Nick, you have a PC game, when are we going to play PC games? Oh, yuck! And I'm just like, I don't know, maybe, someday. And you're just like, but Nick, PC games are great! And I'm just like, Spencer, how did you get this number?
Huh? What in the hell?
We are ready, my lord. Victory shall be ours!
What is this? Arena!
Well, that's a start. Oh god, the music is so much louder. Battle controls. Switch between targets. Select the command. Oh, this does look really nice. Okay. So, alright. It's like such a difference in volume. I'm gonna have to change that. So, this game combines turn-based strategy with RTSs. Maybe not RTS, but I guess just regular strategy. And, yeah, so you don't explicitly choose what each character is gonna do. So, every party, so I think we have 5 parties. There's a leader, and then there's a bunch of other soldiers. You'll get different commands, and it'll basically they'll just randomly choose it for you. So I think it doesn't show me which. There's a button to check it. Trying to. I don't remember what the button is. I don't want to accidentally progress. Oh, here it is. Okay. So yeah, so it'll show you what each member is going to do. And so, like, if you attack, they're all just going to do straight-up attacks. If you attack with Mystic Arts, then 2 of them are going to use magic attacks. And if I do combat arts, then one of them is going to do a regular attack. Let's do Mystic Arts. I'm all about wasting my AP. Actually, let's do a regular attack. Try and save that up. And then same here. Play it by ear is my favorite, because it just does random shit. So do that one. You can also recover your health. Combat arts, attack. We'll do combat arts. We'll do Mystic Arts, and then we'll play it by ear. So you basically queue up all the actions, and then shit starts. So every, I'm trying to remember, I think every, like, group of enemies, like, kind of matches up. So, like, right now, 2 parties are attacking the same enemy party, so a flank attack will do extra damage. It's going to do it again right now. Normally it's like a one-on-one type battle. And then rear assault, I think, happens if you get 4 parties attacking the same one. They would fucking miss. And then, so interference is because they were going to attack one of the parties, and they kind of stopped them instead. You can choose which target you do. There's a lot to remember. I know how to play most of this, but it's been a while. But yeah, so a deadlock means those 2 parties have to fight each other until one of them dies. And it's usually, it can be kind of rough, because if your party needs to, like, step back and heal, it means breaking the deadlock, and if you do that and they attack again, they'll get a chance to do some massive damage. Yeah, so you can choose which one to target. I just didn't. So, yeah, but if they start glowing like this, it means that one of the characters can use a special attack. Now, only, like, main characters can use special attacks, so. Guess it's time, all troops fall back. Any stragglers will be caught in the blast. What is Emma doing? She's too close. Gay bolts firing sequence is complete. Not even Lord David can stop it now. So, in a crazy RPG twist of fate, the giant, like, doomsday device type looking thing actually belongs to the good guys instead of the enemy. Now, normally, you'd get to see that, like, completely decimate the enemies because it's the tutorial. They kind of just don't show you.
Hey! Arena? Who are you?
That's what I should be asking you.
Wait, hold on.
And they both died because nobody can survive a fall that big. So yeah. Oh well, they gave it their best shot. These non-CGI cutscenes actually look better than the CGI ones, which is pretty great. I love modern advancements like that.
Is that you, Blockter? I'm fine. I can see a light in the distance. That should be the way out.
Hey! Wait up, lady. What's going on?
Lady.
The gay bulg blew a hole in the ground, and now we're in this cave. Anything else obvious you'd like pointed out?
Cave?
That really shouldn't be the
Exit
confusing
isn't
part there.
far.
Hey, wait! Listen to me! Hey!
I'll hear whatever you have to say once we get out of here. Your story better be good, spy.
What do you mean, spy?
Think about it, genius. Why else would you be on a battlefield?
What are you talking about? I'm just looking for my sister, Irina.
Arena? What's your name?
Me? Rush! Rush Sykes!
I'm gonna level with you guys.
Rush Sykes.
It's such an anime video game protagonist
So
name,
you're looking for
but
your
I'm
sister?
absolutely in love with that name.
What
Rush
happened
Sykes.
to her?
Such a great protagonist name.
Speak!
We're from this island called Ulam.
I forgot just how much exposition there is at the beginning of this. Which is weird, because there's long stretches without any story. But yeah, if you didn't notice, Rush is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, voice of Ichigo, Lelouch, etc. I think the big Panther Man, I think they're called Torgles, but the Panther Man with 4 arms was voiced by Travis Willingham, which is awesome.
Hey, cheer up, sis.
Roy Mustang himself.
It's a Visistone.
It's a couple other voice actors that I recognize, but I don't know their names.
Oh.
Hi, Rush. Hello, Arena. Are you two behaving yourselves? Both of us are having a great time here at the Academy in Illusion, and we were lucky enough to have a breakthrough in our research. But, as you probably guessed, things are taking longer than expected.
See? Told
So your
you.
father and I agreed that you should come live with us in Illusion.
It's always about what they want.
What we found is a key that lets us use the Remnants in new ways. It's gonna change the world for the better. But you kids are more important to us. And I'm sorry we haven't been out to visit for so long.
John, we're running out of time.
Oh, right. We'll be sending someone to pick you up.
Better start packing your bag.
And Rush, you look after your sister, alright?
Take care of yourself.
We'll be speaking.
Out of time. Dad's never been good at keeping track. You worried about leaving?
A little. I mean, I've never been off the island before. I'll be fine. After all, we'll be back with Mom and Dad.
You know it.
Wouldn't be a
Huh?
JRPG.
What?
Wouldn't have some fucking monster come down in the middle of and interrupt everything. These really high-res graphics that look so much worse.
Get your hands off me!
No! Leave my brother alone!
Ice him.
Luckily, his main character powers awakened at just the right moment.
attacked by some flying beast, and protected by the light from your talisman. Child, do you think I'm senile?
I love in games like this where magic very clearly exists because they can use magic arts, but then shit like they talk about something like that and they just vehemently deny it. Like, that's not even in the realm of possibility. It's like, really? I mean, are there no flying beasts? Do none exist? And a light coming out of a talisman? There's no like magic items in this game. Alright, we are 16 minutes in, and I can finally control my character. Red means it's important and you need to talk to them to progress. Or it's a cutscene, I think. What is that? It's a treasure chest, type of remnant. They're not that uncommon. Remnant, huh? There could be any number of things inside. Bind it. What do you mean? Find out by binding it. You have to bind a remnant to use it. In this case, just reach out your hand and ask to show you what's inside. Simple enough that even you can do it, as long as someone hasn't bound it first. I think that means that's like half their explanation for how treasure chests fit into the lore, and half like a very brief explanation of remnants. Sword, I suppose you can keep that. You won't be quite as useless. First of all, how have I been useless yet? We haven't even fought. Alright. So, everyone gets, or some people get unique abilities, then everyone gets a sword, an offhand, if they want it, and then 2 accessories. That's wide open party menu. It's also the save menu. Oh, I didn't remember you. Well, I guess autosave. I was going to say, I don't remember being able to save anywhere, but I guess that makes sense. Alright. Quiet. Is that what you were fighting before? Yes, monsters. It looks like we can't avoid them. Let's initiate a battle before they spot us. This is the age-old... Oh, wait, no, it's different in this one. I think...
Let's do this!
Yeah. So you press R2, and then it, like, makes a field, and then you fight all the monsters within that field. I think if you get it from behind, then you get a sneak attack. Each entity in battle is called a unit. These units are organized into groups called unions. In battle, you will command friendly unions on large scales. Hold specific directions you may give. Blah, 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 blah. So, like I already explained, this shows, I guess we're 2 different unions? No, we're 1. Okay. So this will show the different things. So we should start with... We'll just do play it by ear. Play it by ear is usually the best option, unless you're going for something specific, because they'll use more options than you would think. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. I guess, no. Play it by ear makes it so they only use what's necessary. There's another one too. So, like, Emma didn't use Knee Splitter because she didn't need to. Deadlock. When unions are caught in combat, it is known as deadlock. In such situations, 2 sides must battle until 1 is left. While in deadlock, targeting is limited. Only adjacent unions may be targeted. When targets are changed to adjacent unions can break deadlock. When breaking free from deadlock, the opposing unit has a free chance to attack. Don't act too rashly in these situations. I love that you can theoretically just attack one enemy in a group, and just because you killed that enemy, every enemy dies. Actually, I think it's possible to kill... no, I think... So, you have a total amount of HP. So let's say Rush's HP is 2,000 and Emma's is 3,000. The Union, I think, would be 5,000. Or it might be like lower. It might be like 4,000. It might be like it might not be their total max HP. I can't remember exactly how it works. But I know it's possible to have a member killed and then have your unit continue. So let's say Rush goes down because they focus their attacks on him. Or they get lucky because you can't really target. Then Emma could still fight and could revive Rush as well if she had the abilities. But if enough damage is done to the spread of the Union, then the whole Union goes down. All part of, I forgot it was this kind of game. So HP comes back after battles, which is nice. There are some games when I don't like it, and there are some games when I do. It really depends on the game itself. Oh, we're at a big opening. I'm sure nothing bad will happen here.
Something's wrong.
That camera implied that he was waiting up there, which doesn't seem right. I can't help but feel like it would have made more sense if it just fell through.
Prepare yourself.
Those that particular breakup when it turns into all the squares with like the weird prismatic effect means we're in a boss fight. Morale, large red and blue bar across the screen is the morale. As it rises, you do more damage, take less. Right, as it rises, your attacks go up. As it falls, your defenses weaken, and you do less damage. Based on the performance of both sides in battle, make it a habit to keep track of your truce morale. So play better, and morale will stay more consistent, which shouldn't be a surprise.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Let's kick some A. I forgot that was his fucking catchphrase. Alright, we're off to a great start.
Won't let bullies like you get in my way.
Alright, so far nobody's landed a hit. What is this power? So Rush is about to activate a special move. I've always liked that special effect. I don't know why it keeps skipping over the victory screen. I wonder if there's an option I hit.
So, your talisman's more than a fashion accessory after all.
Huh?
My lord. You did not have to come all this way for me. Please, accept my apologies.
Seeing you safe is apology enough. And who is this?
He claims to be the son of Dr. Sykes.
Oh, I see.
So if you look at him, he's got two arms like normal, but his other two arms he has folded like by his abdomen.
Our lord, the Marquis of Athlon, would like to extend his thanks. Step forward.
I will have you know that your actions have won my gratitude. As for your sister, if the men you seek have entered Athlumian territory, we cannot turn a blind eye. I shall accompany you to Athlon.
Huh?
Our lord would like to aid you in your search for your sister.
It's fine, Torgal.
Thanks a lot. I chased that weird flying thing here, but I didn't have a clue where to go next. But hey, if I've got an important guy like you backing me up, I've got a whole lot less to worry about. This is Ace!
This is Ace.
The name's Rush. Rush Sykes. Who are you?
I am David Nassau, the Marquis of Athlon. You may address me as David.
Sure thing, Dave.
I forgot about that.
Let us return and see what tidings await us in Athlon. All troops, return to Athlon immediately.
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Dave. Let's go.
You will! Have you no manners? That is no way to address the Marquis of Athlon.
Jeez, what's your problem?
He's surprisingly simple, wouldn't you say?
We have yet to see.
As much as I'm picking at this game, and it is starting off a bit generic, I really, really do like this game. I've still never beaten it, though. It's a long game, that's why. Change locations to the world map. Yep. Let's go to Athlon. Go take a visit and stare at the Valeria heart. Because it's a big-ass sword. What's not to like?
can waste no time in sniffing out the rats who kidnapped Irina. Torgal?
Rush, we have prepared a room for you within the castle. After your journey from Ulam Island, you must want to rest and recover from your presumably arduous journey.
So I just sit on my butt and do nothing? Yeah, right. I'll go find those guys myself.
Fine. Do as you like. But try not to do anything too foolish.
Torgal looked shocked.
We shouldn't let him have free run of the castle until we've verified his story. I'll get on it.
Okay, I'm going now. Hello?
If it's information you seek, there is a certain pub in Virtus Parish you might care to investigate.
You know
Come
what?
to the castle if you need anything of us.
I wanted to call him a cat man. He's like half cat, half like bat.
All
I don't know.
right, I'm on it.
I like the race. I guess Torgal's his name. I can't remember what the race is called. Sylvani, I want to say? Solari? But yeah, I think part of the reason I like this game so much is that it really, really, really reminds me of Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactics with like the different races and stuff. Like these ones kind of like the Sikh, the big ass like dudes. These remind me a little bit of the Mughals or Numao. I guess they remind me of the Banga a little bit too. The fish people. And then, you know, there's humans, and I think there are only like 4 races. I want to say there's another race that I can't remember. Okay, so every character you encounter will have like a how do I put this? Every character you encounter will have a class, so to speak, in that they'll be proficient with certain weapons and stuff. Rush, being the main character, is kind of a wild card, so he can use any weapon, and I think he can learn almost any magic. So it's I don't really know exactly how I want to use him, but let's see. Sorry, still setting up. Of course you are. We're at that point of the game. I'll buy him a different weapon though. Let's go with no, I like to keep swords, or maybe katana. Can I do it in the offhand? No. I don't think I can equip anything else at the moment. Like it. Oh, I can do it. Wait. Yeah, okay. Two-handed. Now, I don't think I have proficiency in two-handed. There's a way to check. Check wield style. Yeah, so it shows the ones he's good at. I think if you use them enough, then eventually it gets better. I think that's how that works. And I believe the cool thing about two-handed is that you can use all the combat arts of one-handed. Like if you saw Emma when she used knee splitter, she just put one of her swords away and just used one. So that's pretty cool. I can currently use Omni Strike, and I have nothing else except for restorative herbs, which require items. Okay. Let's go to the pub. I know, it hasn't been that long, but still. Town Square, Virtus Parish. Okay. I don't remember, the Town Square is not super important just yet, but it does become important. I forget how the crafting in this game works. I think it's about buying and selling certain items. Again, similar to 12. But I don't remember off the top of my head. Alright. Welcome to Warrior's Honor. Hello. You aren't a familiar face. Trust me, I don't remember a face like yours. You must be new to Athlum. So I want you to know, if you have any questions at all, come straight to me. I can give you a personal tour. What? Trying to meet Lord David while he receives visitors in Athlum Castle. That's further into the city. That said, it's not like just anyone can walk in and get an audience. Of course, for like you, we may make an exception. I am uncomfortable. There are a couple side characters that you'll do a bunch of quests for and that you can eventually unlock and stuff, and I think you can find them before they like show up in the story, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if I can go to this other place yet. So this is sort of like the guild, whatever you want to call it. This is a guild. Sorry, the person in charge isn't here right now. Try back later. I can't go here yet, but that's where you recruit extra party members. There's like certain missions you can get, or not missions, but they'll give you like rewards if it's like if you've like killed 100 total enemies, used some defeated, etc. You've seen it. You've played RPGs. Unlocked Athlum Castle. I think at the moment it's basically just teaching you how to look for shit and how to do this, like how to do quests.
Young master, Rush Sykes has arrived.
Did you learn anything about Arena?
Pagus.
I am Pagus, one of the 4 generals of Athlum. As for Miss Arena, I regret to say that we have yet to uncover any new leads. Nevertheless, we have learned 2 interesting facts. 1, some suspicious types were spotted escorting a young girl to the Gaslin Cave.
That's gotta be...
And the other thing?
We've also received reports of nocturnal activity near the Robelia Castle ruins.
The ruins have long been a den for petty thieves. What's to say this is any different?
Not what, who? A trusted source informs me that Athlumian soldiers have been seen leaving the ruins.
That certainly is interesting.
Hey, thanks, Pagus. I'll go check out those 2 places right away.
Not so fast, Rush. My generals shall accompany you there. Maintaining the peace and stability of Athlum is our duty. We cannot stand idly by while she is threatened.
What's more, Master Rush is the son of the world-famous Remnant researchers. Naturally, we will do our utmost to aid such an important family.
My apologies. We had your background checked.
I'm used to it. Having famous parents isn't all bad, you know.
I used to think Torgal was kind of sarcastic. I think it's just his speech pattern.
It's all right,
He actually seems like one of
Go
the more
ahead.
helpful characters.
Yes, my lord. I was able to contact the Academy branch in Cella Palais. I informed them that we will be taking care of Rush.
You talked to the Academy? That's a relief and a half. I'd given up trying to get in touch with them. I mean, it's like shouting at a brick wall.
It is a group prone to secrecy.
You're a lifesaver, Emma.
Still, it's uncertain when or if the message will get to the headquarters in Illusion.
Of course it will. Come on, my sister was kidnapped. Even the Academy suits wouldn't keep that from Mom and Dad.
Bear in mind, the Sykes are presently involved in top-level research. It may take some time for them to respond. Until then, I will assist you by any means necessary.
Sounds good to me.
So I think this unlocks 2 semi-tutorial missions. One is about combat arts, and one is about mystic arts. Many young women have disappeared around the Gaslin Caves. At the same time, a seedy group has been seen around the Robelia ruins. Which will you investigate first? We'll do the caves. And you've decided? Yeah. Caves then. Go. Blockter will accompany. Let's do it, Rush. So Blockter joins, and then... do I have to leave? Okay, yeah. Did I have to talk to him? No. I think that just reminds you of what your last quest objective was. Alright, let's be on our way. So, yeah, this one's about... because Blockter's like a heavy combat art one, and Pagus is a mage, so they both teach you the different parts. Believe it's good for Rush to learn a little bit of both. Listen up, Rush, you can have the upper hand if you initiate battles instead of being ambushed. Well, no shit. It's always good to fight as many monsters as possible at the same time. Why? That sounds dangerous. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, that's what I say. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's just... look, let's just try it, okay? Let's go. I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. Now you don't have an excuse for getting lost, alright? Let's get out of here. So, I don't know. There's two colors of Athlum. It's red and green, and I don't know why some of the generals wear green, some wear red. And David wears both. And Rush has red for some reason. Actually, I think Rush has his own thing. Look at this. Yeah, okay. So Rush has his own insignia that just happens to be red. This is confusing because Blochter is by himself, and then two soldiers have joined Rush. Let me see. Does it show my total Union HP? So 175, 195, 288. So that's roughly 650-ish. Just a ballpark. Yeah, okay. I guess it does have the full HP of the Union. Oh, you know what I must have been thinking? I guess I didn't account for when you do more damage. Like, as in, let's say an enemy does 6,000 to a Union that's 5,000. Doesn't matter if they attack one person or not, they're going to destroy the Union. So, okay. So you unlock an ability. I don't remember when it happens, but you unlock an ability to like tag enemies. Basically, like slow time. You run up to all of them, and everyone that you bump into, you get into a fight with them. At the moment, I can only do this like with that weird ring and try and get as many as possible. Monsters here are pretty weak to pounding, so as long as every 6 physical attacks will be clear. Of course, with me here, you'd be winning anyway. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's move. When you direct units do physical attacks, they'll attack with their equipped weapon, combat arts. Okay. I didn't even bother. I just did. I think by default, the regular attack is the go-to. Why is it skipping that screen? It's got to be something in my settings. It's not that important. It's just I want to know why. Config. Sound, camera, system, autosave. Display deadlock, cancellation warning. Yes. Defaults. I can't seem to see it. It's not here. I wonder if it just skips over it. It tells you how many total enemies you've defeated and stuff like that. I don't know how to check it. That's my big issue. Okay. Well.
Let's do this.
These loading times aren't too bad either. I don't think it was particularly bad on 360 or even when I played on my laptop, but it's really not too shabby.
Smash it from the side.
Oh, I forgot about that. So there's like to kind of keep you paying attention, there's critical triggers. So when you're being attacked or when you're when you're being attacked or whatnot, you can press the button on the screen and do some extra damage or take less damage. You captured a monster. Captured monsters may be split for components, however, intact monsters may be sold in certain shops for high prices. Choose wisely. You only get the choice to split a monster once. Once certain monsters have been sold to shops, the shops may begin selling trade goods. So, this one has Poison Rosefly Needle, which seems like a rare thing. So I'm going to split this one. Well, do I want money? I think I'd rather have money early on, so I'll just keep the captured ones. I like that option though. That you can get rare ingredients from them or you can sell them for money. Okay, let's see.
Let's do this. Hit him hard, hit him fast.
Hit him hard, hit him fast. Critical trigger offensive. Interesting that it says automatic. I wonder if automatic gives you like a chance to hit them. Attack with combat arts.
Come on, let's kick some A.
So I think. Sweet. Oh, I forgot about this too. These are actually way more important than I thought they were. So what happens is, if you're attacking and you land a critical trigger, it'll move up the next person to attack. And then they'll get an option to do a critical trigger too, so you can like make it so your entire squad goes first, and that can usually make all the difference. I think it'll actually change some of their abilities too. So like if one person was only going to what do you call it? If one person was going to do a regular attack, I think if you get a string of critical triggers, they might change it to like an advanced attack. So it's definitely worth doing. Excuse me, gents. Oh, I could have gotten the Manticore too. Alright.
Hit him hard, hit him fast.
It's strange because as intricate as this is, and as much as is going on. Okay, so when I'm looking at for the AP, which is like what you need to do abilities, I think that you start off with a set amount, like so you say like Rush's Union is 16, and you have like a max. I think his max is like 75, and you gain it as you go through.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Sweet. Alright, so we are actually outnumbered here. So we might be in trouble. And yeah, so as you can see, it doesn't always give you the option to do the critical trigger. If we hadn't defeated that group, then... If we hadn't defeated that group, then they would have come in and flank attacked us. Probably killed us. Or come close. But yeah, because AP and HP come back at the end of every battle, there's no reason not to, what do you call it, use it up. Cure Leaf and Relaxing Herb, nice.
Let's do this.
I think as long as you're in the animation for that, then you can't be ambushed, because I pressed it kind of late. Pressed it kind of late there, and he definitely came right at me. Who was going to use this move? Oh, I guess one of them must have learned Meat Splitter.
Come on, let's kick some A.
So there's no like dedicated leveling up to my knowledge, but the more you battle, the more your soldiers will learn, and I think their stats will just go up individually. So like Rush's like stamina may go up and Walker's attack may go up, but it's not like a full like level 2. Alrighty then.
What are all these girls doing in a place like this?
Oh man, could it be that? What do you think you're doing? So you're that group then? The gang of thugs that's supposed to be running around, slave trading?
Slaves?
Who the hell are you people? We don't have to introduce ourselves to the likes of you! Get ready. I'm gonna smash your faces in! Rush, you want a piece too?
Oh yeah, bring it on!
I love how belligerent Blocker is for someone who's supposed to be a general.
Get ready for a
It's like, we don't have to introduce ourselves to you. Shouldn't you be like, we're the police or we're the army? He's like, nah, fuck you, I'm just gonna murder. Okay, so we have 3 unions. This one's the boss one. If possible, well, I should probably have Blocker go in just because that way they can deadlock each other. And then we should definitely go for another one and try and take him out before anything happens.
It's you and me then.
Oof. He's doing a lot of damage. Blocker might be in trouble. So, interference triggers, when they're going for a different union... Ah, you're the wrong one. Yeah. Interference triggers when... Yeah, it's going to explain. An enemy union is attempting a deadlock, a friendly union, but instead is caught in deadlock with itself. It's called interference. When it's player's side that gets caught, it's called interception. Oof. They went straight for him. Walker is super dead. KO. A unit's HP is the sum of each member's HP. Instead of worrying about the HP of individual units, watch that of the union instead. If the union's HP falls to 0, then the whole unit is incapacitated and will be unable to act. We're in a bit of a sticky bother now. I don't think I can heal him once he's KO'd. I don't think I have the ability to just yet. Right, we're going to go for this one. The sooner we kill them, the sooner we can take on the boss. I get a flank attack. I might actually go down here. Oh, I can use Omni Strike. Neat. Okay. So this, I don't know what the trigger is to get special attacks to work. Sometimes it's sometimes it's just like things reach a heavy pitch. Maybe it's an AP requirement for Omni Strike. So we have a couple other options here too. Hang in there has you heal and do regular attacks. Get your HP up makes you break the deadlock to fully focus on healing yourself, but that can be dangerous too. I don't know if Omni Strike will stick around. I don't need it, is the issue. So if I break this, then I'll be in a different. So I'm gonna do hang in there, and hope that rush goes sooner. Yeah. Good. So now we just gotta deal with the big baddie, and if I get Omni Strike again, then this should be pretty easy. Yeah. So it didn't pop up this time. All right, we're gonna try and keep our HP up again. I can play it by ear too. Let's do play it by ear. So, you can see it next to their name. It says reassess. So it's like the units basically decide in the moment what the best action is. So we'll do this. That's good for... Okay, so he healed. That one reassessed, realized we don't quite need the heals, and chose to attack instead. Come on, you really not going to give me Omni Strike? I guess I don't need it. But yeah, with bosses you can never tell exactly how much HP they have left. The only indicator you get... Oh, sweet, I learned a new move. So yeah, you learn new moves mid-battle sometimes, which is pretty cool. But, yeah. So, art's improved, learned Knee Splitter 2, so his got upgraded. Not too shabby. But, yeah, the only indicator you have for bosses is, their HP bar will, or their like character bar will start glowing red or flashing red. That's the only real way you know if you're getting close. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. Thank you. Finally, we can go back home. No, I haven't seen any other girls but us. I don't think those hoodlums got anyone else. I don't know how to thank you and your master, Lord Blackter, enough. He is not my master. Excuse me. Excuse you, I mean. Some look on your face, I can tell you didn't find your sis. Thinking about where and why. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Anyway, there's no point in getting all down about it. Come on, right? Come on, let's head back to Athlum. So, this thingamabob, I'm not sure if it'll give me the story. Yeah, it's forcing it to story on me. It's a dungeon quitter thing. It's not quite a teleporter. It only takes you back to the world map. So it's basically like the stereotypical, hey, you hit the end of the dungeon. Good thing you don't have to walk all the way back, am I right? Alright, let's go back to the castle. I should actually sell some shit. I might do that after. Appreciate your assistance at the Gazlan Caves. I see Miss Sereno's not there. Perhaps there's a clue to be found within the unsavory type seen gathering at the Rebellia Castle ruins. Pegasus, I leave the rest to you. Look forward to working with you, Rush. Alright, so now we got Pegasus in the party. I'll head back out, knock this out of the way. Ruins of Rebellia Castle. If I remember, this actually has a surprising amount of different locations. Rush, we're about to walk into a den of monsters, so look sharp. We will be fine as long as we handle each one individually. Okay, got it. Take this. It is Alizarin Orb will enable you to use mystic arts. Mystic arts. Perhaps the term spell is more common. It's a way to or you could have just said magic. A way to channel energy through your weapons with fantastic results. Huh. With this Alizarin Orb, you can channel spells through your weapons as well. Now you can attack enemies with mystic arts. Cool, thanks a lot. Additionally, let me give you this on the map of the area. With these, now you should be ready for anything. Now then, shall we go on? So, I can now use invocations. Let's check Rush's stuff. Rush's arts. So, I learned Spark, which is the basic one. Effect Thunder Attack +1. I also learned Devil's Due, again, just by using two different dual wields. So, Devil's Due is a dual wielding one. Swipes to both sides of striking imps perching on both soldiers. Deals light damage. Not too shabby. I don't know if I should switch to one hand at some point just to make sure he learns some one-handed weapons as well. Actually, I might do that now, since I already learned one of those. If I use one-handed, just let me check party number. So now we have two different squads. Pegasus has one person with him. Rush has one person with him. Change wield style. So I can go with power grip or one-handed. Oh, okay, I see. So I want to make sure he does one-handed, because that way he can learn abilities that he can use when he's dual wielding too. So Pegasus, unlike Blockter, says the best course of action is to fight everyone one-on-one. They're kind of just showing you the two different ways to fight. Okay, I'll give it a go. Well then, shall we? Directing units to use mystic attacks to make them... Yeah. I think he was saying that they're weak to magic here. But yeah, I'm kind of in Blockter's camp, where take on as many enemies as possible.
Keep it up.
Damn, the hard dodge. Although it kind of makes sense, because these ones are definitely a little stronger than what we're used to. Or just weak to magic, I don't know. Hey-o. Okay. There's definitely another one hiding over here. Again, in true RPG fashion, I have to explore every nook and cranny or it doesn't count. Alright, Mystic Arts. Mystic Arts.
Come on, let's kick some A.
So I haven't checked. I don't know if there's like a speed stat that affects how soon unit can attack. Like I don't know how it determines who attacks who and when, but yeah, I mean, for now it's okay. There is DLC to this game, or there was on 360. I don't know if it's included in the base game on the PC. The PC came out a little later.
The best defense is a good offense.
It's surprising to hear Pegasus say that, to be honest. Alright, it's just one fucking dude. I don't think we need to use Mystic Arts. I love the, like, taunting. Whoa! Yeah, you like that? So, yeah, I think... I was gonna say there might be a leader, or I think I said earlier there were leaders. I think they took that feature out of the PC. It used to be you could only have so many unions at once, and you could only have so many leaders total and leaders per union. So, for example, all of the main characters are leaders, and then like the random foot soldiers are just regular soldiers. He used to make it so you could only have like three. You can only have like 3 leaders per union at like 15 total. Even though you can have 5 unions total and 25 soldiers. So that meant you had to have 10 grunt soldiers, and people didn't like that, so they took it out of the PC version, which came out after the 361. Where am I going? Right, this way. So yeah, I don't even know if there's like such a thing as leaders anymore. I know they used to be. I don't know if it just mean. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I don't know if they removed the limit on leaders in the unions, or if they just took out the feature altogether. So now every soldier is the same. Because I mean, as you go further in the game, you'll get more and more characters and stuff like that, and it's unless they're really really good, it's not really. You don't really want to use... Okay, let's try and get this dude over here. I want to fight all 3 of you at once. Yeah. This is going to go badly for me. These landworms are tougher than they should be. Okay. Let's attack those ones. We'll attack these ones. I'm trying to get rid of the big groups first. Intercepted. That sucks. Interference. Okay, that's 2 down. Not too shabby. And lock. I don't know why they call these landworms. They don't look anything like worms. There should be 1 left. So with morale, when there's really a ton of people on the screen at once, it's kind of tough to keep morale up, but not impossible. So yeah, you could... I'm trying to think. I don't think they expect you to do too much here, because you could technically start either of these, what do you call them? You could choose either of these missions to do first. I think this one's a little harder, which is why I do it second, and I also like the other one better. It's just a little quicker. Let's attack with combat arts. Let's attack with... Give it all... Oh, so give it all you got. Has everyone used their, like, best attacks? Ah, shit. So that's a pretty cool one. HP has grown. Nice. Captured some shit. Not too shabby. I think you can go back to areas too, like even just to like fight the monsters. That's why I'm not like that concerned about getting like splitting them and getting their rare items. It doesn't really matter that much to me. We got a treasure. You can tell how cautious I am. How many terrible, terrible fucking games I've played. So what was a Slayer Stone? Key Remnant that unlocks the seal to the door. Oh, I had to get that, okay. You can see how many games like this I've played where I'm just like, oh, there's a treasure at the end of the room? What the fuck is on the sides? Something's gonna ambush me. So yeah, sometimes you'll need keys to open specific doors. You know, seal's been broken. Actually, I don't think we have that much longer. There's a couple optional rooms here. I know that. What, brah? Okay, Mystic Arts.
Come on, let's kick
so
some eggs.
they kind of force you to use these parties at first, and even in the next mission. They give you a little more freedom, but the mission after that, it's back to like forced unions. The game opens up fairly quickly though, and once you can choose, the game obviously pushes you towards like having like say you have 10 soldiers. The game would rather you had 2 unions of 3 and 1 of 4, and then 2 unions both completely with 5, because it's just better to be able to have like the manpower to be able to attack multiple targets. It really depends on the mission. I know in my youth, when I was playing before, I liked to just go all in, make as few unions as strong as possible, but that's definitely not the way I would go now. If I had the option, I'd probably play a little smarter now. Unless it was like against strong monsters, in which case I wouldn't really have a choice. But I think it's much better to spread yourself out. Okay, where did I come from? I think that's where you progress. And that's a door that's locked, whether until I come next time or whatnot, or maybe it's just never opens, I don't know. There's definitely like a secret room in this particular area. I remember there being like a room that had like high-leveled monsters right off the bat. It's this one. It's the one on the left right here. I think they're called like Death something too. Just to really drive it home. I don't know if I'm ready to fight them. I'll try. Oh my god, that scared me. I was like, ah! I knew it. I knew there'd be a trap. Greaves. Hell yeah. So, increase your speed. Oh, so speed is a what do you call it? It totally is a stat. So yeah, first accessory. Accessory more or less interchangeable with armor. You can see him clipping through the door. I want to say there's 2 of them. Ah! No, leave me alone.
Let's do this. The winner's the one who strikes first.
Chimera's group. Okay. It probably would have been better to attack with both of them at once, but they look a bit stronger than I'm ready for. Yeah. They've definitely got some health. It's probably better and safer that I attack them one at a time. So I believe arts level up the more you use them. Sweet. So all 3 of them just learn arts. I don't know if there's like a hidden, like, not quite XP, but I don't know if there's like a hidden thing that it determines how you learn new arts. I think just by wielding them, like, you learn combat arts. I'm really just hoping Rush learns like one-handed art just to round it out a little bit.
Smash him from the sides.
Or even just like Spark level 2. Mental acuity has grown. Mystic Arts improved. Learned Spark 2. So it's totally worth doing that because Pegasus learned Spark 2, which is helpful. Alright. Onwards.
So, as you see, remnants are nothing more than evil charms meant to add to the depravity of man. You may not see the effects now, but not far into the future, terrible disaster awaits. By then, it will be too late to change our sinful ways. Men are meant to work hard and make their own way. We must not accept the temptations of easy life that remnants provide. Stand up and fight! The first step is here. We will strike Athlum with the hammer of justice! See our allies here, dressed as Athlumian soldiers. They will infiltrate that city of sin and cause a disturbance. That will be our chance. Come! Let us liberate the people from their chains!
What the heck is this?
Seems like an anti-Remnant activist rally.
Sounds more like anti-Remnant terrorist activity to me.
Fucking
Whatever
got
they're
'em.
planning's gotta be dangerous.
Who's there? Oh! It seems we have guests! Lackeys of that magic-abusing Marquis of Athlum! Look closely at their faces, shining with depravity! Whoa! For it is too late for
Jesus
these
Christ.
unbelievers to be saved!
You know, it's interesting because if they were
Yet
just
they could
anti-Remnant,
serve some purpose.
this would be quite a conflict of
prelude
interest.
to the
But
cleansing
because
of
he's also
Athlum, we
planning to
shall
attack
christen
Athlum,
our
obviously we have to
movement
defeat them.
with the blood of these servants of evil!
If he had like reeled it in just a little bit, it would have been a huge conflict.
This guy's psycho!
Prepare yourselves!
Oh boy.
I suppose there's naught we can do but fight.
So, I think the mage is the boss here, and there's probably 2 other unions, if I had to guess. The mage is probably weak to physical attacks. Mission to beat the anti-remnant activists. Yeah, so I guessed right. Okay. Anti-remnant bodyguards. Let's go with some good old-fashioned mystic arts. And same here. Hopefully not get caught up against the boss. At least not yet. Bam. Interference? Hell yes. Oh, too fast. Alright, doing this one a lot better than I was the last one. Actually, is he a mage? He's dressed like one. We're gonna go with keep your HP up, and then we're gonna go with... I guess... No, let's go with combat arts. So he has a cure spell. Normally we have to use items for it, so that's not too bad.
Smash him from the side!
Check that shit out. Alright. Play it by ear, and then attack with Mystic Arts. I don't know if you have to use the arts to level them up. Like, I don't know if Rush has to use magic to level the magic up, or if it just happens if he has it equipped. New arts. Mystic Chance gives the opportunity to learn a new Mystic Art or level up an existing Mystic Art. You may choose the art you'd like to learn from the list. So I think sometimes this can give the option. So like I can only learn Spark 2, but later on it'll be like, do you want to learn Restore? Do you want to learn Spark 2? Do you want to learn whatever other arts there are? So obviously Spark 2 is the only one I have. It looks like it costs the same too, so it only just, all it does is increase the attack, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on here. There's so many people. Alright, here we go. Remnants aren't a necessity. Why can't you understand that? Get away from me, Remnant user. Irina, sorry, I've never heard of her. Oh, finally, someone helpful. What? What are you trying to do? Leave me alone. We won't give in to oppression. To have such overwhelming power. No, remnants are nothing but trouble. I would love to write for. I would love to do any work on a video game, but I would love to write for like random NPCs like this after like a battle or before a battle. So I feel like I'd do amazing at it. Miss Irina wasn't here, I see. Although perhaps for the best. For now, let's return to Athlum. Alrighty then.
Right.
Let's move. So probably gonna wrap up soon. Just let this last bit of plot happen.
A slave trading syndicate and anti-remnant terrorists. Lovely. And to think, while we were fighting beastmen, those fiends were doing as they pleased.
We are already looking into this, Lord David. You should not trouble yourself further. More importantly, we have learned of something else similarly troubling.
Multiple sources have reported seeing a bright light flash across the sky.
A flash?
Every so often, remnants emit light. It's called luminescence. The light could have been luminescence from the Valeria heart, or the gay bulg reflected on the clouds.
Ah, but the Valeria heart and the gay bulg are bound. They have not seen a luminescence in a long, long while.
Then maybe a different remnant.
That light moved as if it possessed a mind of its own. Very different from luminescence, to be sure.
Then, a flying monster.
So it would seem.
Yeah, Pegasus has my
Where
back.
was the light headed?
Towards Dillmore.
Fine. You four take Rush and head to Dillmore immediately.
Oh, this isn't the mission I thought it was.
It seems we're up against a flying remnant.
No way! That's impossible!
Why is that
The
impossible?
Academy's research on newly discovered remnants may be ongoing, but they have never announced a remnant with the power of flight.
No. It must be a remnant. No other possibility makes sense. Now we're up against a group that has its hands on an unknown remnant. Choose your battles with discretion. Retrieving Irina is top priority.
Yes,
my lord.
Don't sweat it, Dave. We're the good guys. We'll definitely get Irina back.
All right, that's actually this mission's not too bad because you get 2 really strong unions. Torgal and Emma squads have joined the party. So if you look at the party members, just 2 fully loaded fucking unions. We got 3 leaders right here, 2 over here. It's not too shabby. That being said, I'm gonna call it here. If you want to see more of this, I definitely want to play more. So let me know. Be happy to. I'm gonna try and do more random ass games I own on Steam this week, just to see, maybe, you know, maybe you want them, who knows. So, see you later guys, and thanks for watching.